We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. He's around first, heading for two, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, number 25, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. Ready now, Max Kepler. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runner at second here with one man out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rosario will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number two. Here's Will Myers. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one. With two outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it. Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 52 is there, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. Two pitches, two check swings. You just don't see that very often.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Danny Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Miguel Sano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. Right to Frazier. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Todd Frazier is on deck. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 3-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Todd Frazier.
Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. At the plate, Steve Pearce. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Pearce.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Justin Smoak now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, number 52. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 52.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now, Kenny Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. One there. On to first to complete the double play. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Quintana into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to right. Kepler's on his horse. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Tim Anderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tim
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
now batting.
Stepping in and
Number
ready for
25.
another shot, number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Center fielder number
Ready
8.
for another chance? Will Myers. He popped out in his first trip. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Davis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Davis.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And to score, the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
baseman,
Todd Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in to try it again, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lays off 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Down the third baseline. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down.
Second
4-0 already.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined into left field, a base hit. Striding in, John Ryan Murphy.
Catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now in the box, Matt Duffy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is after it. And that's the 3rd out. So coming to the plate, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Santana is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Here's Justin Smoak now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. So striding in, Miguel Sano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, number 52. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. Now at the plate, Kenny Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kenny Vargas.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here is Avisail Garcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay throw won't get him. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He singled and scored in his first.
Eddie Rosario.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Swing and a liner. Foul. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Softly hit toward the hole. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box now, number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. A hit in. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set. Here it comes. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball one. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing. He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter. Now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Center fielder
digging in and looking for more. Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Well hit to right, but foul. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Garcia, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Davis, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Nick Tempich is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. For Davis, he picks up double number 2 on the year. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Steve Pearce.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoak. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Joe Blanton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joe Blanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Justin Smoak becomes the second out here in inning number 5. There's a shot out to right center field. Pierce rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready once again, number 25. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit at third. And a rather easy first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 25 has got it, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Max Kepler. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Late that time for a strike. To short, hit hard. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Todd Frazier now. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 52. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Grounded to short. Anderson brings it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Kenny's Vargas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Change up and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here is Avisail Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready once again, Steve Pearce. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Buddy Bashirs is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Twins, number 62, Buddy.
Now the Twins are going to get 11. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. The relay. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. A couple of walks for him thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Giovanni Soto will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Giovanni Soto.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
7th inning stretch.
Striding in once again, John Ryan Murphy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Carlos Villanueva gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
White Sox, number 23, Carlos Villanueva.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
It looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Murphy rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Byron Buxton will come off the bench in a great RBI spot. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 76 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 76.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. No one out with a runner at second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Buxton is on his way home. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, number 52.
52.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Myers on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny's Vargas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Zach Putnam is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Zach Putnam.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it. Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they all...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard on the ground toward short. Anderson picks it up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading
He's
off for the
doubled
White
and
Sox. Right fielder, Max Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team. That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Here's Will Myers. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Reed gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
For the Twins. Now playing center field. Number 25.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Davis.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. That
gets down, and the inning continues. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning.
The batter.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just
now
that.
Batting, second base.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. David Robertson will come on in relief. Working to keep them in the game here. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Slow little grounder left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Eddie
Tommy
Rosario.
Kingley is on to
Your
pitch out of the
attention,
bullpen in the bottom half
Now
of the
pitching
eighth.
for the White Sox, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hit to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. In now, Matt Duffy. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next. Here's Byron Buxton now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. So stepping in, number 52. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Nate Jones is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Nate Jones.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
A fastball that just misses inside. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giovanni Soto. A base hit in his first trip. Kobayashi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Kobayashi.
Tony Sipp enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. At the plate, number 25. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Kenny Vargas. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Ben Paulson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Ben Paulson.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. So here is Avisail Garcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair.
Avisail Garcia.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup, just missed inside. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And this is fouled back and out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Myers. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the